On now to pension fund portfolio management. So you should be aware that there are, well, the opening reading says there's 4 types of pension fund, and that's true. There are DB schemes and DC schemes provided by the workplace, provided by your employer. DB schemes promise benefits that will be paid in retirement, and they give rise to a liability to the employer, the sponsor of the plan. DC are contributions, so the employer promises to make contributions to a plan and make investments available under the plan. Obviously, we expect the employee to contribute as well, but there's no specific liabilities that need to be paid in future in retirement here under the DC plan. Once the sponsors contribute to the plan, all the investment risk lies with the employee. So they come through the workplace. If you remember the first reading, they also said there was a state pension and people could take out their own personal pensions as well. So they were the main types of pension. This reading actually, it must be different authors. This reading lists 4 types of pension, but lists DB, DC, state, and also talks about hybrid as well. Hybrid is a combination between these two, whereby it's really a DB plan where you build up a balance of benefits and it is portable. You can take it to your next employer. So it's kind of hybrid, sometimes referred to as a cash balance plan. You're building up not contributions, in a pot, not actual contributions in a pot, like a market value in a pot, but you're actually building up benefits that can be ported to your next employer. Don't forget, DB schemes are often not portable. DC plans are more portable anyway. Hybrid is a kind of a portable DB plan. Right, so let's have a look at this. Talking of DB schemes and talking about the benefits and how they accrue, how they build up, let's have a look at Adam and Betty. Both just retired after 45 years of service. That just means working. Both had an initial salary of $15,000, an average annual pay rise of 2.5, and they worked for employers that provided annual post-retirement benefits of 2% of their final salary multiplied by the number of years of service. Adam, as you should do if you wanted to maximize your benefits, you stay with the same employer. Betty changed employers after 25 years. Now, when Betty changed employer, you see Adam will go through for 45 years and will get 45 years of benefits on his final salary. All right, because he stayed with one employer, he'll get 45 lots of 2% times his final salary. Okay, Betty, she'll work for so what does she do? Betty changed employers after 25 years. So after 25 years, this employer, she leaves this employer, so she has a salary there after 25 years. I'll call it S25. She's going to get 2% on that for 25 years, and then she's going to work for 20 years. Well, I say for 25 years, and then she's going to work for another 20 years, and she'll get the same final salary as Adam. It's just that she's only done 20 years with the second employer, so she'll get 20 lots of 2% times that final salary. So the difference is she's not getting a full, this is Betty here, she's not getting a full 45 years on that ending salary. 25 of her years of benefits are on the salary after 25 years. That's the difference. Numerically, just be careful how you calculate this final salary here, because if we take Adam, for example, this is Adam, we know he works for 45 years and his opening salary is $15,000, right? And we know he gets an average annual pay rise of 2.5%. But how many pay rises does Adam actually get? He'll get one at the end of the first year. He'll get one at the end of the second year. It just feels like we're counting them, right? So you can count them all the way up. This would be time 45, wouldn't it? Does he get a pay rise at time 45? No, he doesn't. He retires at time 45, right? So he only gets 44 pay rises, okay? And that's the point that's being made here. Pay rises are received at the end of each year. There's no pay rise at the end of the last year because they retire. So each employee, that's both Adam and Betty, they both only get 44 pay rises for this end final salary here.